Today's episode is all about shipping cars. You'll learn how to find a driver, learn what a broker is and if you need to use one, and the tips and tricks from the driver's side.
Hi, I'm Jake from Cali Kid Customs. I have been working hard over the years to fulfill a true passion of mine, restoring classic vehicles. Throwing everything I have into making this dream come true, watch as I discover these rare classics, top mechanics, and money pits, unearthing lessons and hidden gems along the way. As the great Pirelli Jones says, if you're in control, you're not going fast enough. Hit like and subscribe below.
On my last episode, we left with my 1966 GTO being towed from the seller's house to the driver's location. I had a lot of issues with the driver not wanting to drive down the seller's driveway, so we'll learn from the driver himself why he didn't feel comfortable doing so. We're going to start off first by finding a driver. A coworker of my older brother's gave me the idea that I need to go onto the Facebook groups and search in hotshots. I had no idea what a hotshot was. I've only heard of it in the firefighting term. And after Googling it, I found out that hotshot is a shipping term for someone that ships small, time-sensitive loads. Essentially, the Minutemen for the trucking industry. I joined a few hotshot groups on Facebook, and this is what it looks like. So I'm gonna click on the Facebook group, Hotshots and Car Haulers. And I'm gonna write a message on there. And it's gonna say something like, I need a car shipped from Virginia Beach to San Diego, California. I made an ad saying I need a car shipped from Virginia Beach to San Diego, California, and within a few minutes, I got a ton of replies. And I noticed they all said the same thing. I need a zip to and from location, and I also need to know if this is a roller car or if this car runs and drives. Learning, this is all to do with packing the car on the trailer. I learned 99% of these people were brokers themselves. A shipping broker finds these shipments for drivers to drive. They get a small commission and a small cut on top of the price. One major thing I noticed is the broker always gave me a 3 to 5 day window of when the driver could show up. It was never he'll be there on Saturday. No, it was he could show up from Thursday to Sunday, which kind of made being there really odd and weird. I had to plan around when the driver would show up. Now that I have a driver, here's my first-hand experience.
I got some questions. Yeah, so before you leave, if I could get like a rundown of what to do in the future.
What to do in the future?
Like, I don't know where this is my first time coming here. I didn't know what the street was looking like.
Yeah.
You know, like, how can I get all that around for you?
Well, most of the time when you pick up cars like this, just put in your plan that it's a street the driver can't get on.
Okay.
All the time, because some streets you can, some streets you can't. But here, if you unload in the middle of the street, they're gonna can you.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah,
see, exactly. Like you, I have no idea, man. You know,
Yeah.
I was frustrated. You know, I didn't
You
really know
good.
what to do.
I was just trying to tell you what, you know.
Honestly,
Because my car was not running and had no brakes, they used both winches on both trucks. They used the winch on the tow truck to use as the brake, and they used the winch on the trailer to use as the gas and to pull it onto his truck. He was really cool once I got there. He had his brother-in-law Steve as a second truck driver, so they had 2 trucks and 2 trailers, both packed from everything from McLarens to hot rods to nice 67 Camaro. They had all sorts of stuff on there. My car was just another one added on top. McLaren, Roadster. At one point, I literally had to lay down on my car and I had to try and steer it into the trailer, keeping it as straight as I can. That way it lined up perfectly on the trailer's ramps.
Watch your head.
This was a super sticky situation, and I understand if I was any bigger, I would not be able to do this. I was literally inches from the car above me. Slowly moving it inch by inch, they got my car onto the trailer and packed away where it should be. Whichever car was being unloaded first, they had in the back, and whichever ones were staying on the longest, they had positioned at the front of the trailer.
Remember, if this happens to me, then I gotta try to climb up under that bug. Just lay it on top of the wing. Put it on the wing. Huh? Put it on the wing. On the bar? I mean, on the table.
Once we got the car in there and packed away, I really got to ask the driver some questions. This is what he had to say.
Somewhere and try to get it out somewhere. And if you have to push it out there, you really couldn't do it because you don't have no stick in that. So you be stuck to always give yourself wiggle room. If they tell you you can fit, look it up on Google Maps. And you can know right off the top. Because most trucks, if they tall, it's going to be easy. A lot of people don't like going through the trees, but if they do it straight down the side or if there's a big old branch sticking out, they'll rip or tear their whole trailer up down the street.
I'm Jake from Cali Kid Customs. Thanks for joining me on this episode, and remember to support your friends' businesses and shop locally.